Hey, lovely viewers, before I dive into today's dreamy story, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss our latest updates. Now, sit back and let me take you on a romantic journey. In the heart of Milan, under the soft glow of late afternoon light, two of Asia's most adored stars, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, step quietly but confidently onto a sleek black sedan waiting curbside. Their faces are serene, guarded by discreet sunglasses and an aura of calm. No flashing cameras, no crowds, just the promise of escape. Light hum of car engine, distant city sounds. The sedan's door opens. Lee Min-ho, tall and elegant in a tailored charcoal coat and slim slacks, steps forward first. Behind him, Kim Go-eun emerges, graceful in a flowing midi dress and long trench coat, hair tucked behind one ear. The Italian sun casts a mellow glow across their silhouettes. It feels cinematic, two stars, untethered, ready to vanish into a moment meant just for them. They exchange a tender glance, a quiet affirmation, and slip into the backseat of the car. Within moments, the vehicle pulls away, swallowed by the winding streets of Milan. We can almost sense their excitement, their relief at leaving behind the paparazzi and public eyes, at least for now. Earlier that day, the two had spent hours meandering through Milan's charming alleys and fashion-filled boulevards. They laughed over espresso at a quiet cafe terrace, browsed in small boutiques far from the tourist crowds, and paused to share gelato in a sun-dappled piazza. Yet, even in public, they remained mindful, subtle, composed, almost blending into the ambience of the city itself. Shots of them strolling side by side, hands brushing, Lee Min-ho gently helping her step over a small curb, Kim Go-eun looking at a storefront window while he watches her, a waiter bringing two cappuccinos with artful foam hearts. Though they were seen separately in Milan over the past weeks, Min-ho attending fashion events, Go-eun visiting art exhibits, the whispers had grown louder. The city had become their shared backdrop. And now, as daylight waned, they prepared to depart, not as two stars in parallel orbits, but as travelers bound for somewhere new together. Soft engine, muted conversation, occasional turn signal, tires on tarmac. Visual *** interior of the sedan. Min-ho in the driver's mirror, Go-eun by his side. They speak softly, leaning toward each other. The city lights begin to shift, tunnel crossings blur, the mood becomes more intimate. Inside, the world shrinks. Their emphasis is no longer on grand entrances, media attention, or fanfare, but on whispered conversation, shared smiles, and passing landscapes that become theirs in that moment. Perhaps she remarks softly about the view, perhaps he turns to share a memory. The hum outside becomes a lullaby. No cameras, no observers, just them, enclosed in a bubble of trust. Perhaps there's no need for bold gestures. Their quiet exchanges do more than any public spectacle ever could. The car pulls up to a private terminal entrance. A small group of discreet staff greets and rustles luggage. The night air is cool, gentle. The two step out, hands occasionally brushing, their bags carried for them. Arriving at the private terminal, they walk side by side, not as stars but as companions embarking on a shared voyage. The staff is professional, respectful, no invasive flashes, no shouted questions. They pass through a quiet corridor, toward a sleek, charter plane waiting under soft floodlights. A small jet sits at the tarmac. The door is open. Steps are extended. A silhouette of them stepping toward the jet, boarding together. In a world where every move is scrutinized, they have found a moment of anonymity. Milan recedes behind them, the night sky above welcomes the next chapter. Door closing, aircraft engines, soft hum of air circulation. Dimmed cabin lighting. The two settle into plush seats. Curtains draw. A flight attendant offers a glass of sparkling water. Go-eun gazes out a small window, Min-ho watches her. Perhaps they lean in, speak quietly, laugh. Above the clouds, unburdened by expectations, they share quiet solace. The gentle hum of engines becomes a lullaby. The world below is erased. There is only the present, two hearts in motion, together. This is not a news headline. Not a show. Not even a public appearance. It is a private moment in motion. Dawn. The plane descends over a lush, green island oasis, turquoise coastline, palm trees, and a secluded villa visible near the shore. The aircraft lands on a small runway by the water. A limousine-style van awaits. As the sun rises, they land in a place that feels like a dream, or perhaps exactly what they needed. The quiet retreat. A gentle escape. The hush of waves, the rustle of leaves, the soft promise of peace. They step down, helped by attentive staff. The new air is salt-kissed, warm, full of possibility. A private villa perched on a cliff overlooking the sea. Stone terraces, flowering vines, winding staircases down to a secluded beach. They walk hand in hand along paths, pausing to look back at views, sometimes leaning close, sometimes quietly apart but together. Their first morning in paradise is unhurried. No scripts. No schedules. Just gentle footsteps, whispered plans, and the space to simply exist in each other's company. Minho helps Go-eun adjust a shawl as a breeze tugs gently at her hair. She laughs softly at a stray bloom brushing her shoulder. They explore winding staircases down to the sea, dip toes in warm water, breathe salt-laced air. They speak in hushed tones, as if the world beyond these walls doesn't reach them. Perhaps they stop at a terrace table for freshly baked pastries and lemon tea. The sun is high, but the space is private, untouched. For a few hours, cameras are useless, there is no audience, no glare. Only intimacy. And now, as the journey nears its end, they prepare to return, refreshed, renewed, closer. The villa door closes behind them, and step by step, they walk toward their waiting car, toward the world beyond. Perhaps they will issue a brief statement, a graceful acknowledgement of their journey. Perhaps it will read, "We chose to retreat for a moment, to find peace beyond the spotlight and remember what truly belongs to us, each other, and the quiet spaces in between." They wave softly, not pose. They board a simple vehicle, fade into the road, toward whatever comes next. And there you have it, a romantic getaway woven from whispered glances, hidden pathways, and the silent understanding between two souls. In the end, the story isn't about Milan, or jet flights, or speculation, it's about choosing the unseen moments. The moments that say asterisk you and I, beyond all else. Asterisk. If you enjoyed this telling, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss our next escape into celebrity stories, behind-the-scenes whispers, and romantic flights of fancy. Until next time, may your heart find its own quiet getaway.